Hello, hello. In this beautiful day with today topic, how to calm down, how not to stress, how to be okay with anything that is going around, with people, with situations, with myself. So be with me if you wish to know how it is possible, because it's really an art. We to know to be calm, we to know to let things go and to observe them, and to know really be calm in any situations, with the consciousness that we attract everything in our reality. And when we clear this, when we work consciousness on this, we are able to live totally new reality, other reality. Hello, hello, Stacy. Happy to see you here. So, how it is possible we to become calm? Imagine your daily life and imagine how much times did you struggle in your life with different situations, struggling, shouting, being out of yourself because of what are doing children or your partner or your parents or anybody in your surrounding. Even it could be that somebody make you nervous in your work, or maybe you are angry when you watch football match or anything like this. So there is nothing bad to be emotional, but when we have emotions, negative emotions about something, at those moments, we create the same situation to happen in our future life. So, hello, my name is Renata Ruseva, if you don't know me for now, and I'm a therapist over 10 years, already 12 years now. I'm certified in over 10 methods. I have my own 2 methods, and I'm helping people around the world to be happier, to live happier life, to overcome difficult situations, to overcome traumas, fears, and to improve their relationships on all levels, emotionally, physically, to save their families and relationships, not to separate or to go back to separate person, or to even make new relationships with the children. So stay with me if you wish to know how is possible you not to be involved in different situations. So when you work consciously on ourselves, we start to see and to observe things from level of the soul, and we understand deeply that the situations are coming and going, coming and going. And this is because we have to understand something, we have to learn something, we have to experience something, and to accept something that it is so. And sometimes it is really heavy, and it is really heavy and hard we to stay not involved, we to only observe. Or even if we react in this bad situation, in these situations that we are coming crazy or nervous or pressed, and something make us to react, it is very hard not to react or to react calmly. So how we can improve this? I remember the times that I were visiting School of Philosophy, and we were learning different types of philosophies and the main philosopher. And I remember the sentence that it is the most big or heavy thing we to know to manage ourselves and our reaction, like to be over ourselves. And usually we are trying to change the others, we are trying to explain to the others how we are right, how this is have to be done so and not so, and this is not good in this way, but this is better in this way. And we are trying to change people, to trying to change the world, trying to change the behavior, but it is not going on, because everybody is special and everybody has his own life and own world, and for everybody something other is the right and the correct thing. Sometimes we are angry that we are not accepted, that we are not, that our thoughts and our visions about life are not accepted. And this is really close connected with self-love and self-confidence, because once one person is self-confident and self-love and aware that he has the right to express himself no matter what, then we learn to express ourselves and our visions and our thoughts without any problems. And if you learn and if you understand that you never can be liked by everybody, but ever there will be people that like you, that love you, that accept you, that appreciate you, and ever will be people that dislike you, that maybe are envious or feel different negative emotions regarding you, and they will not accept you. This will happen ever in your life. And it is not meaningful we to wish all the world and everybody to like us and to accept us. It is enough we on first place to accept ourselves. So my question to you is, do you accept fully yourself 100%? On your physical level, what is your appearance? Imagine your appearance now and think about this, what you dislike in yourself. Imagine your character and again answer the question, what you don't like in yourself as a character, as a personality. Maybe something is from father's side, maybe something is from mother's side, maybe something is yours. Then what you don't like about you on emotional level, what emotions you have, what you don't like about your soul and or psychological level. So on psychic level, mental level, what about your ability to understand things, ability to remember things, ability to learn, ability to express yourself, and many, many, many others. So if you have to put a number from -10 to +10, how much do you accept yourself from -10 to +10? What will be your answer? And if it is less than +8, if it is less than +10, it means you don't accept yourself enough. And the other people only doing a mirror in this what you don't accept yourself. Thank you, Facebook user. So, ever other people will do a mirror, what are your thoughts, what are your feelings, what is your acceptation. So it means when we work and we upgrade your self-love, your self-acceptance, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, not to blame yourself for anything consciously or subconsciously, then the other people accept you really a lot more. Secondly, if we don't accept how people around us thinking, how they are reacting, how they behavior, again, these are mirrors, what is not solving in ourselves, what are our challenges in the life. And usually I work really with hundreds of people, and usually when somebody have problems in relationships with a partner, we are going into childhood and we find out that his or her mother and father didn't have good relationships or were divorced. Her grandmother and grandfather didn't have good relationships and maybe were separated or not together. And if somebody is raising up during the squirrelings, during the nervous atmosphere and situations, usually these people have problem in their relationships, the same or very similar problem that they were living during the childhood. If the father was beating the mother, usually these women have men that beat him. If father was drinking alcohol, usually these women attract partners that start or already drink alcohol. So there is some repetition and things repeating during the generations and generations and generations. And imagine, really, it is very painful when somebody is suffering all the childhood and really need to find a good partner and have his or her dreams about how the real and beautiful love looks like, how real relationships look like. And these people that were suffering all the childhood came to the moments that they find partners, and in some moment, in few months or years, they starting to live the same situations, the same problems as they were observing their parents, their grandparents live. But because of many years and 10 of years, they already forgot about the past. They forgot that they were going through this situation, that they were the small child that were hidden and crying during the quarreling. And it's really heavy. And I'm here to help and support those few that are suffering and that are determined to do something with this, that says to themselves, I don't want anymore to live this. I wish change. I need change. I'm shouting for change. So here am I. And I can really help as a miracle things to change and you to live new and beautiful life, even with same people. Because as we communicate, for example, here is you and here is your partner. And you communicate, you have good relationship, sometimes some quarreling, and your soul is saying to his soul, please, I don't understand alcoholism. I have problem to accept people that drink alcohol. Please make me a mirror. And the second soul is saying, okay, no problem, I will make you a mirror. And in the real life, this man start to drink alcohol. Not because he needs to drink alcohol. It could be also in his karma, but because you need to know what is to have man who drinks alcohol. You need this experience. You have problem to accept this from your past, from your childhood. So you again and again attract next and next people doing the same until you accept this, until you solve this problem in yourself. So this is the main. You are the creator of all of your reality, of every your day, of every situation that happens to you. And if you wish to stop to live some things, it's very easy received. You can connect with me. Here down you can see my Facebook, renata.ruseva with double S, or my WhatsApp number +421 948 848 202. You can connect with me, and I am able, really, for those people who are determined, who wish to make progress in their relationships, to raise up, to grow up as a personalities, as souls, to understand and to have better relationships with children, with family members in the work. So you are free to connect with me, and I will choose 3 people that I will give a present free consultation, so we can manage where is the problem, what is the problem. We can discuss and we can make a decision to work together and to clear all these things that bothers you, all these things that makes you nervous, all these things that make you crazy, and they are doing you to suffer and not to be happy in your life. And of course, every one of us wish to be happy. Is it so? So thank you. Thank you for compliments to some anonymous user. Thank you. Now I wish to move further and to talk about different relationships. So in our lives, firstly, we have to improve, or we can improve relationships with the close people that we live with. So it could be our partner, it could be our children, it could be our parents or parents of our partner that are coming to help with the children, with cooking, with cleaning and something. And again, all the people around you are doing a mirror of what is not solved in your soul. Imagine that we have magical hole, and with magical hole, only in one session, we are able to clear between 150 and 250 negative thoughts, negative programs from your consciousness and subconscious mind. What happens is that from the next day, you live different reality. I don't know if you can imagine the fast process that is going on, but from next day you live another reality. The things that bothered you, the things that make you nervous, the things that make you going crazy now, they will disappear as a magic. They will disappear. Everything that we will clear, you will never more live in your life with no one person around. Is it not beautiful? So if you are curious about these magical sessions, I recommend you to connect with me, because it is something incredible and something rare. I have studied a special methodology of psychotherapies, modern psychotherapies, 2.5 years, and I was certified as a therapist of this method. But anyway, with years of practicing, I became clairvoyant. So I was navigated from God to upgrade this methodology and to go deeper, to clear things on physical level, on mental level, on emotional level, on psycho level. And also I was lead to this to clear the heart from all the traumas. And imagine that when we clear the heart from the traumas, the heart that is closing slowly, slowly with every trauma, starting to opening again for unconditional love. And at once you feel warm feeling here, and you feel how you are loving all the world. You love all the people. You love flowers, nature, your family members. You are able to forgive. You are able to accept. You are able to understand. You are more patient. You are more happy. You are more joyful. And nothing can measure this happiness that you start to live after the sessions. So I recommend, if you wish to improve your relationships, firstly to start with the people that are close to your heart and that you are living with. Then we can improve relationships with your parents or with your grandparents, with people around you in your work life. Many times I work with managers, with directors that wish really to become better than any time before, that wish to grow up, to go higher, and they need many times to solve different situations on the workplace. Imagine again that you are an energetical being, and in your energetical field is recorded everything that you already are okay with and everything that is not solved by you. So usually you attract to work with the people that doing the same things that you hated, that your brother were doing or your mom or father were doing, until you don't clear this. And imagine when somebody called me and wished to work about relationships on workplace, and we do the cleaning with the person that make problems on the workplace. In 2 weeks maximum, this person is moved to another part of this company, or he's going away from this company, even it is a high state director. So I really have a lot of experience how things changes. I work also with people that already are separated, and because of love they feel, because of children, they wish to go back in this relationship. So it is also possible sometimes, but of course the other side have the word also if wish or doesn't wish, but many times it happens good. And of course, if you are alone and you wish to find the beautiful relationship, the love of your life, I have a special program for finding your twin flame or soulmate, and you are also free to connect me with this topic. But let's go back. I have to say that modern times bring with them some difficulties and special modern problems, as children don't communicate enough, children are closed, or children don't respect their parents. There is alcohol, there are drugs, there are addictions, different addictions, and of course, in last years there are a lot of fears. So the main is we to improve these relationships, and we to put away everything that it is between you and this person and doesn't work. As doesn't work what you ask the person, what you wish, what you say, if you are respected, if you are listened, if the relationship is okay and you are happy when you are together with this person, with your child, or your child has his own world and doesn't wish to be disturbed from you and by you. So what with addiction children, no matter if your child is 16 or 40 years old, when somebody is solving addictions and he or she is living in your home, it means you have also the problem, and you can clear these addictions through you, because I many times worked with women that their sons are addiction, and when we go to the childhood, we find out that the father and grandfather was drinking alcohol or was playing games and so on, cards and anything, like they had some addictions. And nowadays, the addictions, it could be in other way. It could be games, it could be gambling, it could be alcohol again or drugs. The same problems come into your reality or in somebody reality, because when you live with addiction person, usually you don't know what can expect. You have fears about this person, about the future, about yourself, about your safety. You don't know what will come next, and these are programs that make this to happen. And again, in the sessions, we go to the highest level of consciousness, and we go to the deeper understanding that everything happens not because this person is bad. Everything happens because our souls need experience, need experiences about different type of emotions. So when we come to this earth, we wish to know what is to have fears, what is cold, what is snow, what is to be lived, what is love, what is hatred, and different things we wish to know, we wish to understand. And even you listen that somebody is angry with something or somebody is hurted, you never can have the same experience from reading or observing another life. The best experience is when you go through this. And where is the problem? When you go through some experience that your soul need to learn once, it's okay. You learn this. But we people start to think that it is painful. We start to think and to go back again and again to the same problem and to think how to solve it, how to do, what to do. And ever when we go back to this problem, to the same problem, thinking how to solve it, we recreate very similar problems in our future. How it is possible? Imagine that emotion doesn't have time. Emotions doesn't have time. And when you remember what happens 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 20 years ago, and you go in your thoughts in the same situation, you start to feel the same unpleasant emotions that bothers you, that hurted you. And at those moments when there is a thought and there is emotion, these come together, lock together, and the name of this is a program. And programs are able to attract reality into our lives. So what is the reality is that we attract our next reality in next days and months, no matter if we know that we do this or if we don't know that we do this. So ever when you think about something and have emotion about this, you attract reality. And as stronger is this emotion, as much stronger or faster is the materialization, and faster it comes again and again into your life. If you are the person that you love to remember beautiful things, maybe summer holidays, weekend holidays, traveling, movies, dancing, beautiful things. So, and every moment that you are thinking about something nice that happened to you, and you feel the emotion of joy, of happiness, of warmth, in those moments, again, you create consciously or subconsciously what next to happen in your life. So please remember the good things in your life as much as possible, again and again and again, and feel the emotions, feel the love, feel the joy, feel the happiness. Then you will attract again and again these beautiful things. Of course, it is very hard. It's really hard because when something bothers us, when something makes us nervous, we go out of control. We think again and again how to solve, what to make, what to do. And I will tell you today, the best way is you to connect with me and to clear in one session 100 to 250 negative programs from your consciousness and subconscious mind, and never more to go back to these problems. And really, I will be glad to invite some of my clients to confirm this, that it happens. So maybe in next live webinars, I will invite somebody to say how it feels like to be clear and to attract new reality, because it is something amazing. It's a miracle. And I'm really happy and I smiled when people say that there is life before meeting me and after meeting me, because after they clear anything, they start to live beautiful lives, less problems, less negative situations, more love and more happiness. And I'm so happy about this, really happy. And this is what make me joy. This is what make me go again and again and further with these therapies, deeper and deeper. And I really have aimed to describe my methods, to certify them, and to teach next therapists, because this is something very very worth what I do. So what is important you to know that these sessions are one-to-one, and I'm only one that know these sessions. So it's a time that I can work with some amount of people yearly. So connect with me as fast as possible if you wish to work between first with me this year, because it's already October. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to connect with me. I was talking also about situations that makes us nervous. So it could be that somebody makes us nervous with his behavior, but it could be also the situations. And many times we feel helpless that the government do something, the politics decided something, and we feel like they are guilty about what is going on. But the real truth is that again we attract the reality. We live in some country and we people choose who to be up. And sometimes the things really go hard and go negative, but again every one of us have the power to change the things, to change the world. It depends on you if you will do nothing or you will decide and you will do anything. And the best way is to start from you, because how we can to be peace in whole the world when so much people have to go to conclusion, to come to conclusion, to come to some regulations, to some rules without squaring. When we cannot even manage we not to quarrel in our families where we are 4 members and all the world is over 7 billion people. So really we can do a great job if we start from ourselves, if we clear ourselves, if we understand the meaning of experience, if we can really take advantage over ourselves and be stronger than our emotions. It's really very hard to hold, to manage your emotions, they to be under you and you to command them, and nobody to can put you out of your good statement when you don't allow it, when you don't wish. So it's a mastery. It's a mastery to be over your emotions, but it is possible. And I invite you today you to do this mastery for yourself, to invest in yourself the needed time, the needed money to grow up as a soul. And if you believe in other lives like past lives, future lives, I can let you know as a 3.5 regress therapist that when you work here and now with some technique, this is connected with your higher soul, and from those places it's influence all your lives anywhere in time and space. So doing any spirit work about your soul, work on yourself, you improve the life everywhere in time and space of your soul, of your incarnations. So it is really huge. It is huge change, and it is priceless to live happy life, to have beautiful relationships, and not more to attract negative things in your life. So the guiltness is not on the side of other people that do something to you. Nobody is guilty. This is all about experience, about understanding, about growing up. But you are the creator of your situations, of your life, of what is going on in your family, in your work, in your country, even. So you can clear all that happens to you and you don't wish never more to live. So be free to connect with me. I'm happy to be here and to share really my huge experience as relationship expert. And I know what I know to do. And I can only name the relationships that I usually clear and make people to become happier, joyful, more rich, to achieve their dreams and dreamed life and dreamed partner. So we can work about relationship with yourself and clear all that you dislike in yourself on physical level, psycho level, mental level, emotional level, as a character, as what you do or what you miss, what you cannot do, what you wish to improve. Secondly, we can work on relationship with people that you live with, like your partner, life partner. If you miss life partner, we can do the needed work you to attract your soulmate, your half. We can improve relationship with your children, with parents of your partner, with your parents, in your wider family like brothers, sisters, uncles, and so on. Then we can improve relationships in your work. If you have any problems and you struggle that somebody hates you, somebody is not compatible with you, you are the reason. The reason is in you, and we can clear this. And this person will disappear from your life and from your work, for goodness. Then we can improve your relationship with God. I work sometimes with people that think that the God is guilty about all their suffering and problems, and they are like they don't talk to God, they are like hurted from God. And God is living in every one of us, or it is said that God is living through us. We all are part of the God, of the biggest, highest God energy and oneness. So when we deal with this problem, we do think that God is guilty, our lives come down. So I invite you to improve this relationship with God or with space or with anything in what you believe. If you have problems with relationship with your body, with your health, we also can improve the health. If you can problems with money, they don't come into your life. Imagine that money are energy, life energy, and the money feel if you are angry with them or if you love them. So we can improve the relationship with money. We can improve the relationship with your work. In other words said, we can improve anything that bothers you, anything that make you nervous, that make you unhappy, that make you suffering and feel pain on any level. So be free to connect with me and to do little work for big results. Because the speed of the sessions that I do is like airplane or even more. So I wish you a lovely evening and be with us. Follow Coaching Real, you to know what are the next topics, what are the next webinars. Coaching Real International or Therapies for Therapies anywhere, and receive fresh information. You can be on my webinars every Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time or 5 p.m. Central European time or anytime you are. So I wish you a lovely evening, and I wish you to be the manager of your emotion, you to be able to hold your emotions, to understand them, and to be over them. Thank you for attention and wish you a pleasant evening. Bye.